To you morning show this what you go. Yes, properly we are of 2025, and I'll be asking a question I asked you in the 1st of January. What's up with you? Are you keeping to failed? Well, it's right now because before the end, achieve all that of January, adhere to it, go back, you know that 25 or 78 also catches on so Afia TV of digital. Do you know country don't have on the digital consider? Well, let me we're giving you paper and you express barriers to all country daily regions in the south area. Yeah, we're going to have the show. Get into the properly. We heard about and that she does not. Yeah, and she's been waiting for all to talk to us. Just to understand how really happened, what were this guy and I'm gonna on the app so that giving a new step. Welcome back. News updates. We begin a news update in Abia State. The Abia State Security Outfit Operation Crush. On Monday, apprehended 3 cattle rustlers in Onihia community in Umuahia South local government area. Meanwhile, the Anambra Police Command says it has detained 10 persons over the alleged kidnap and murder of Mr. Chido Ozo in Nimo Njikoka local government area, Nimo Njikoka. In other news, no fewer than 80 senators and traditional rulers from Southeast geopolitical zone have expressed overwhelming support for the bill seeking to create a Nyoma state. On the foreign scene, the United States will resume trade negotiations with Canada immediately after Ottawa scrapped its digital services tax targeting U.S. technology firms. White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett said on Monday. Lastly, in the breezy world of sports, Kano Pillars has listed Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa among players that will represent the club in the 2025-2026 Nigeria Premier Football League season. That's all on the news update. Welcome to
Good morning. Good morning. And you say thank you to all of you that was Ojiwa always Oji.
Of parents
among those that chased clouds at the beginning of the song, then maybe you guys can help me maybe a resolution since the set myself. So I want to share on the way to work. There was of course, this looked like a car that had lost control because roads signal that is plying the road to try as much as possible. Drive slowly, do not speed, do not people shy, because one more likely to skid over the side, no matter that meeting, and take your time. Meeting with,
active. That's the to the
even if you have, even if you have the road and the side, you're trying to, you will see the steering return.
Yeah.
Actually launch you onto the other side of the road.
Vehicle.
Yes.
Close to the traffic light.
So there was actually a time I was in that situation. I was to be on time. I don't know how I landed. But one thing I would say is I learned for fact that there is no timeline speed, because if another car, maybe I would have been now or as much as you can drive slowly. Where drive even it's drive slowly makes you see watching this, you would cars can do if you seat belt. You see this physics. If at one break, case a scenario, and that car will continue one way. Think you would like you would any car screens their bodies, because they're at 90 degrees impact. Once that brake that car wall, your body will need that might even please put as soon as on your seatbelt. They have to know what's happening. You're on the other side in total confusion. Nothing that you are trying to get.
That's and for African time for 10. Get there by 9:30 or 9:40 thereabouts, and relax and wait for that meeting. For 40 start coming out for a meeting of, you know, that's
right.
You know, you need yourself on the wheels. Just
a second, you don't even know what's happening. You know, hits. So try to be patient. Not take care as appetite here. So, sure. Let's head morning in the world of news and accident prevention. Times experts caution against mounting deaths amid FDI decline. 23-year-old man stabs self to death in Delta. Nigeria open to visa waiver for diplomats, government officials from Eastern Caribbean states, according to President Tinubu. Sex worker dies in Ondo brothel altercation. Notorious bandit kingpin Bello Turiji sues for peace after death of top commander. PDP resolves differences, returns Anyanwu as national secretary. How citizens aid crude oil thieves in Niger Delta, Tantita boss reveals. Dalori assumes duty as APC acting chairman, promises to stand by Tinubu. Farmer rescues newborn baby buried alive in Kebbi. On Amebon newspapers, Kwara boils. Protesters burn NDLEA office, MS Palace over insecurity. Abubakar Umar lists Sultan of Sokoto Dasuki Oyinlola among June 12th unsung heroes. Police declared Joseph wanted for alleged criminal conspiracy. APC opens up on Kwankwanso's reported move to join ruling party. TCN announces 120 megawatts addition to national grid. Rivers, Plateau, Kano governors will soon join our party, says APC vice chairman. On Daily Global, Peter Obi declares 2027 presidential ambition to serve only one term. U.S. approves $510 million sale of bomb guidance kits to Israel. NEC affirms Sam Anyanwu as PDP national secretary. Assassination claim, court grants Natasha bail on FG's fresh charge. Benin monarch charge governors to support Tinubu. Nigeria's Solid Minerals Group moves to curb scams, launch trade hub. Straight to Platform Times. 2027, APC members woo Kwankwanso as Tinubu's running mate. NNPP spokesperson confirms. Youths set MS Palace NDLEA office ablaze in Kwara over rising insecurity. Over 50,000 Nigerians diagnosed with TB lack access to treatment. This is according to the Global Fund as it raises alarm. Special report, broken but breathing, Nigerians find ways to survive depression. St. Lucia traces ancestry to Nigeria as Tinubu receives heroic welcome in Caribbean nation. Ex-lawmaker arraigned for alleged defamation of Kwara governor over demolition of multi-billion naira property. On Nigerian News Direct, 100th NEC meeting, PDP resolves leadership rifts, reinstates Anyanwu as national secretary. As warring factions reach truce, Damagun leads NEC in Abuja. Lagos begins rollout of 8 million clean cook stoves to tackle energy poverty, indoor pollution. Lagos begins rollout of 8 million clean cook stoves to tackle energy poverty, indoor pollution. Hashtag Nigeria First. NCDMB to commission new baseline studies to strengthen local content in oil and gas sector. Senator Natasha arraigned over alleged cybercrime defamation of Akpabio Yaya Bello. Tinubu flags off scholarship for Eastern Caribbean students to study in Nigeria. APC NEC to meet July 24th. in Abuja to decide on new national chair.
Okay, this is Nigeria. Calm after storm. PDP NEC returns Anyanwu fully as National Secretary. History will be kind to you, Tinubu tells Wike over FCT for structural revolution. Moving over to blueprint. Ceasefire as Anyanwu returns as PDP scribe. 101st NEC holds July 23rd. Presidential livestock initiatives to create 5 million jobs by 2030, says Jega. Tinubu commissions Giri Road project hails Wike. Moving over to Daily Independent. Mobile phones now going out of reach of Nigerians. Finally, PDP NEC returns Anyanwu as national scribe. Fixes NEC meeting for July 23rd. Police stop BOT from holding meeting. Reps query 24 billion naira CCTV allocation for Rivers Government House. 85 senators back creation of Anyoma State. Tinubu Malls visa waivers for Eastern Caribbean citizens. Trip exposes how Nigerians shaped St. Lucia. Dalori charges APC members to eschew conflict. Division assumes duty as AG, national chairman. Party to hold NEC meeting July 24th. 2027. I am not part of joint TK talks with Atiku, says Obi. Says he will contest poll and ready for one term only. NCAA grounds Rano aircraft over engine failure on board smoke. Moving over to Daily Times. 2027. I will be on the ballot, not discussing joint ticket with Atiku, says Obi. NBRDADG raises alarm over impending famine. Drought threats in Nigeria. Nigeria ready to export democracy technical support to Malawi, says Bianca Ojukwu. Wike recovers 7,000 hectares from Union Abuja, slams illegal land grabbing. Court grants Natasha Akpotie bail on self-recognition as FG arraigns her. FG delegation visit Dandata family in Medina ahead of burial. Dalori takes over as AG. APC national chairman presides over NWC meeting. And lastly, right here on the Daily Times, China World Bank emerge top creditors as Nigeria's debt hits 149 trillion naira. Moving over to these day, and last one right here. PDP's 100th NEC meeting. PDP reaffirms Anyanwu as national secretary. Peter Obi hints at possible run in 2027 presidential election, says he's willing to do one term in office, denies any joint ticket with Atiku, pledges to stabilize country, highlights agenda for national rebirth. That's the last one right there.
All right. Thank you so much, Oji, for those headlines. I think we would start directly from where we actually left off. News Direct, PDP resolves Anyanwu secretary. At the Southeast Caucus of the PDP, as well as the Enugu State Governor, who is among, said that they were staying true to their earlier ultimatum. Sunday Okoye asked the party's secretary, national secretary, or they would have to consider other, party alignment. But now we're seeing that in Abuja have resolved. People are led CT ministers, shall we say, camp. Said that they're going to condition that he in any part, make them and probably concerned about of this seeming the entire rock as they look to come next month.
Taking the Supreme Court. We find of judgments will be long time now. Doesn't that God get more. The Supreme Court doesn't take this threat. Settle. Let's take decision. Doing full of thoughts. Many cases will be going to the cases cut off. Not that is then the two stand happening was at Abuba. Similar legal laws. I mean, and laws. In UK, you don't have a constitution for Nigeria. You come, you and they say that North has gone for 8 South 8 years. So PP or APC and that but PDP to stand by. So son, what is happening? I accept that we and has it is let other including at Erufa look at it for the presidency.
Presidency, bolded headline here, 20 presidential and only he has also listed, he listed his first security and those are so he's and he the first 2 years. If he he would not promote a one-party state. He is also still criticized for going ribbons, horrible things in Benue and make up one-term priorities as well.
10% yes. Our position. Because the next Nigeria. Mandela did it. It was when it was not my knowledge. Yes, we will do what. In fact, Buhari. So, position one term.
Why is it mentioned to you?
I said Perhaps after that the king had ordained biographies and since and I don't know. I really you see, first of all,
you mean Tinubu in that Buhari?
Well, first of all, Tinubu, the much is done is better. Better than a lot of. I like at least President Christian. One is was education is good. It's foreign jam education is when I was in he brought a document which he said should continue, which cows used to century, the first century. Make no market in US, in every supermarket, you leave cow and is a and you say on the grab onto in 1960 escaping from genocide from Medugri to Kaduna victim who's Makodi and if
imagine the streets, Chris.
first century.
Oji, please go ahead.
Drive through. Let's not right now. I could have, what happened.
My mother, after my mother bought, what do you call cover her?
That's
My to cover woman, but
Yeah.
Yes. TV. Was a
PDP straight to their own fair share of ambulance battle. EC who was mates confirmed and most forward as maybe that could be P and Bola saw what happened for the meeting of when they were stating that no 2020. Now, and you know that Kwankwaso can actually come to a enemy in the name of we now. So calculation that Kwankwaso maybe deputize 2027 election, right? Did you see correct that this might be the J is stepping aside so they can have a big room to work on? So we, no matter what is stated, the South vote from Kano, you know, what's your take?
It's a strategy. I was there. So, right, is deputy and constitution. Background video. Even if because there is that serious.
And even is asked, you know, I think is
I'm yeah, I moved to Europe. Well, I was Nigeria is there of it. Civil 40 governor to go the exact politics is that we shouldn't people we call professional politicians. They're really difficult. Obasa, you come, I'm going to make you see. He said, how can I be number 2? Go and be. He will. So what I am suggesting to all, before, don't go. See, time that's it. He's an architect, he's a lawyer, he no, that's right. Umezo immediately no longer politics. So his law office in the building. Another I did was told Oju person they bring. I was the person gods with him. What around you? The same thing. Jonathan was told that the problem we have with you is like mathematics, where 2 is in politics, 2 + 2 can give you 7. Okay. Law office. That so As having for 40 years, is it not Dan Tata that just died? Some Dan politics. So, politics is no longer. Yes.
So everything is said. Everybody's PC. Flagging off 7, and also the this worship has ground is ground politics. Say that also that's part of rumors or PP's SV bleeding elections. You think he went swinging to work on for him? I didn't do enough.
You know, lawyers to be my whatever thing. Include it is vice president number one. There's a school of thought. If it west, not president, should not wear the chairman. As secretary, they need opposition. But my question: are we getting? You producing states, apart from perhaps years in in Imo, the oil. What getting? I don't understand. Why is it that refinery? Where is it that there's no land?
Okay. Speaking about in open diplomats from Eastern, according to the question. Sorry, was to say rather action reciprocal put in place. Consider Nigerians also as not but government of this Eastern country saying for officials from to do consider management government of and also to the Eastern country official action to these two questions.
When quarreled with travel problem, there's wrong. Happened and some other leaders that were here. It says to me that Mr. President is avoiding us.
It's huge. Lawyer.
Speak out. With Nigeria. Our president use when the other outside for some time that within vaccination, by the time issue in from abroad, you see there, you can smart graphics the university a lot. I'm hearing I'm not relevant of our Chief Justice in front. And I don't know, I don't know, he's a script.
That's a channel violence to get.
They'll follow you.
So I don't think.
Wait a minute. Traveling. What else is he traveling? If you travel, it is for that is doing that. Correct. It is not time you will ask. Their hope left Nigerian affairs.
That note of affairs. Okay. You also interview key street Nigeria. Your followers. So key is controversy after the so that we go around about what current on YouTube channel. So many questions. So much. Tell us it's being return. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're still watching you live. We take regional Enugu State, where it's a scene too well at this scene that is becoming a recurring nightmare. The flood waters are back following rainfall on Monday. As efforts to stem the tide continue, Ugwoye still experiences a cycle of flooding, leaving residents and businesses paralyzed. Afia TV correspondent Elijah Akuma reports from a community fighting to stay afloat. Take a look.
Ugwoye's geography continues to be a significant concern and hazard to residents. What we described then still remains and hasn't changed. The water level has increased, thereby becoming a major concern for the residents. Businesses are short, movement is limited, and some houses are still flooded. Children are still away from schools. It is a heartbreaking déjà vu for those living and working here, a constant reminder of unfulfilled promises and the lack of lasting solutions. Has anything changed?
It's not a funny sight here at all, but then what can we do? I want to take a walk again to see what people may want to say again to us, in as much as many of them are tired. I have interacted with so many of them while we got to this location, and they're not happy. Some of them are saying the words they've said before, what's the government doing about it? But then we are doing our job as the fourth estate of the realm, having to inform the society and then keep the society updated about latest happening. The rain always makes people cry in this part of the world. In as much as rain is supposed to make people happy, but then they cry. I hope that the government will do something about this, which has been the prayer of many people. So join me as I try to interact again with most of the residents around this place and see what they may want to say to us about this water.
Since 4 years ago, Buruburu Chichari were little. I'm at Rahorana Ozeba. Yelile, I very care Rahorana begi. Mosquito, Mirana Batana room, my television, my phone. My everything no na room, electronics, can't have to condemn. Motor na go or I push right wall. That condemn run everything. Everyone has super helper. Or nothing, whether na gaga. Motor medium is mehene zohere like this. Ukwara gazeba. Ye na ina kuzeba. Onyo everyone na bosom. So whether na water without nenu groda, marono. Ane kwa yin kwe one china garo. E question kwa nwere ekwe garo. Amara zeba ga gbata agbaje. Since last year, this daughter, the Maroke. Since that time, all carrot was the water. Like me, so children, I'm no more guy in Araqua. After everything, I've been right at 3,000 naira. Makana chara go. No more getting no rats in Amego for this road. The water. Yeah, little Muni Biana, no more business. I may make way for the day. Like now, this morning, nobody Munyazo, no more guy in make way. For the whole day today.
Ejike's words are a plea for intervention. He highlights the severe disruption to daily life, the inability to access basic necessities, and the sense of abandonment felt by the community. The economic impact is devastating. Businesses remain closed, trade is halted, and residents are losing income.
Behind me, you can see there is a tipper coming, and that's the reality of people in this part of Nsukka. Anytime rain falls, this is what we see. You see that the tipper that is coming over there. Can you put that the camera to them? Can you see it? Now, this is the experience of that people see on this road all the time. People are dodging.
In an earlier interview with Afia TV, the chairman of Nsukka local government area cited the challenges posed by the rainy season and the efforts being taken to mitigate the impact of the flood. In Nsukka, Elijah Akuma, reporting for Afia TV.
Thank you, Elijah, for keeping your tabs on that. Waiting for a attention on this matter. The Nsukka local government, Judah Sogwa, side temporary is found, but the rain be a contract for more MP Ministry of as the emergency management of the state curb this because a lot of says environment saying that the environmental from to really or do you want
trying to speaking with a strict Friday power and
Iran what's it
trying to well obstruct by to in there is and ICC or do the anyone get who is still wait the rest they that dog the
to go
and right this is clear make sure next going to be expressing
that like say
no way.
It's a whole till now I have a special actually a tip directly there so they all show. Now Box Party in collaboration organizing what they would call a summer bash. Let Summer Begin. That's the name of this party. Let Summer Begin, scheduled to hold on the 6th of July 2025 at Amadio Event Center, Enugu. Now, one thing Kiddish is known for is for returning you back to those nostalgic memories of childhood. I'll be thinking of water guns, running on the beach, maybe sand castles somehow. They're able to bring in some sand like they would do in Dubai. I don't know, but it promises to launch you into the summer like that pole vault I told you about at the beginning of the show when I said you should try not to overspeed when it's raining. It would launch you into the summer spirit, and it's going to hold on 6th of July. So if you want to win this ticket that I'm holding on to for free, it's actually a regular ticket. You can be a part of this event holding on 6th of July 2025 at Amadio Event Center. All you have to do is answer the question which I would ask at the end of this show. If you're able to answer the question by going straight to our YouTube channel at Afia News, which is actually a backup page while we're trying to rectify the issue with our official page. If you're able to answer the question on Afia News under this stream or under this video when it's uploaded, you would be able to win this free ticket to be a part of this summer bash. So stay tuned, keep your ears attentive so that you know what I'm asking and just the right answer, which will be based on what people are saying on this show. So no, you don't have to open your book or go to your library or start bringing out your dictionary. It's going to be something based off what we've talked show, just like we did at Christmas. It's back again.
Yeah.
The morning show returns in just seconds as we take a look at one more regional story. TV head of tells us with the morning show returns in just welcome back. You're to stay. We'll drop, and if you answer, you win bash. A non-mom community into held the inaugural meeting of its Enugu State chapter, also known as the Mercy Seat. The ceremony took place in Enugu on Saturday, and Afia TV's Oluwatomi Olatayo was present to capture the event. Take a look at this report.
Momco International, a non-profit organization, officially launched its Enugu chapter, the Mercy Seat, with a mission to empower mothers to become the best versions of themselves. Built on the foundation of love and sisterhood, Momco supports and encourages mothers. Speaking with Mrs. Riff, president of Momco Enugu chapter, she shared insights and the challenges she has faced leading the Enugu branch.
Momco began from the US in 1973 by a group of 7 mothers that usually come to school to drop their preschool children, because it was named Moms, and Mom stands for Mothers of Preschoolers, and that is how it began. So from there they saw that it was limited, and they sought advice, and they expanded the brand, which became Mom Community, so that they can include other mothers, not preschoolers only. And that is how it came about. Well, we're facing challenges of people, awareness. People are not aware of Momco. They don't know what we stand for. They don't know what we're doing. And that is why we're trying to sensitize the community and tell them about us, so that they can come and together we can do progress and work for Jesus.
Also present at Obasi, the country coordinator for Momco International Nigeria. She gave an overview of Momco's mission and its impact.
We encourage mothers, we equip mothers to live their best lives for Christ. Momco is the full meaning of Momco means Mom's Community. It's simply about community of Jesus mothers, people who love mother and who love our Lord Jesus, and who are passionate about encouraging one another and equipping one another, with the necessary tools we need to live our best lives as mothers. Before I joined Momco, I used to be very shy. I didn't really believe in what I could do as a person, But Momco gave me the privilege to be able to express myself without being judged. Most of the time we are, shy of coming out to say really what we're going through. But in Momco, I still have the privilege of being myself, saying it as it is.
Mrs. Chinwe, team member, though all our children are grown, she uses her experiences to guide and support young.
To be part of the community is just because of the love we share here. We have confidence in ourselves, and we also learn new things every day. Most especially the love and confidence we have within ourselves. As a Momco mom, I don't have little ones that I rear up now. My children are all grown. As a matter of fact, as a Momco mom, what happened is that at least I use my past experience when I'm rearing my own children to mentor the young ones.
In her remarks, Mrs. Oluseun Amuta, a Momco member, highlighted the strong atmosphere of love and togetherness within the group.
One thing about Momco is it helps you to grow. Yeah. Another thing about Momco is once you become a Momco member, you don't think about yourself alone. You think about every other moms around you, single mother, a widow, whoever. Once he's a mother, you're always concerned, because that's the main objective of Momco.
This inauguration marked a significant milestone in Momco's mission to empower mothers in Enugu, reinforcing the importance of community, mentorship, and emotional support across all stages of motherhood. Oluwatomi Olatayo TV.
All is this yesterday. Let's taking the story on rating its Enugu State chapter for Mrs. A great one. And bring you sights and sounds from the hospital for tomorrow's show. So this is a big to Ashebu on her. Now, speaking about, you have to Afia TV's YouTube channel. The channel's current unavailability is linked to an alleged breach of community guidelines. While we appeal this, presents, and we're joining now digital video to tell us what's going on. It's morning. Thank you. Explain it. Oji.
What?
Okay, well, here to talk about Afia TV, YouTube, many K followers, K subscribers. What?
Where Enugu. Someone put it back is, I mean, from still being part, I have substitute or like everything. Enjoy the show and the channel. Yes. News. Just find Afia News.
Right.
Style your you'll still get it on Afia Culture and Lifestyle. For sports, Afia Sports, and AM Weekend Show still. This way.
I'm just wondering why Ebube in MCR website in easily telegram. I'm sure he would now see this as a grow up. Go ahead.
Yeah, this, you don't miss Namdi's monologue or everything. The PSA, like, so you could buy out, like, stay in touch, and we'll, I mean, we'll continue to.
I would like back.
We haven't
the appeal.
Even as they said, 5 on Friday. For the end of this week, we'll get their theme. Organizations aren't really be having your head, whatever you will get and tell you.
They're going to make us travel. Make.
So,
because we've done a build. Might be your fault. What it is their plan. You have to.
So we'll continue. Question. The guideline was breached exactly, but first, let me have a quick chat with Ebube about why we're not seeing our picture.
In Afia, we stand for business, culture, lifestyle, and entertainment.
We also bring you news and discussions around current affairs in the eastern part of Nigeria.
It's Afia, where it's yours.
Why are grades in
this very issue of owing salary should be criminalized?
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence.
You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Join us on Ghana Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause blood. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show on here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't.
For real.
You're not a backup singer.
That's what they do.
Welcome back. You're still dialogue. We have up again on the page for you as you program. What you see among sideways that you say that this channel is currently unavailable, and that's it came as a surprise to everyone, including Amy, because she also said that this came without any notification. But then our website, Afia TV website, is also live, and Amy will be telling us more about it. You can see the next photo now, which is the website telling the story, shaping the culture. That is where you can actually see that live icon there. Once you click on it, you're able to watch the Afia TV programs that you love that are live at the point that you get on the website. So Amy will keep on telling us about the website, how we can reach it, and then the exact copyright infringement, or the guideline, rather, the guideline that we appear to have breached. Go ahead.
Funny, I can't tell you exactly, because it just said community guideline. Normally, if we breach any copyright, whatever, something else, and that now create complete one or the you and which good we are doesn't but being it's in an area until we can or
yeah.
And it was to you something
responded.
trying to say the next step channels.
Okay, that's right. People can watch.
Aside for the stream news and it's news, just type Afia News. For business morning, how markets, everything business, you get it on Afia Business. For lifestyle and culture, which you have your Ghana Plus, Ogwe, you have Libation, you're going to get it on culture and lifestyle. For sports, you check sports. Weekend show, AM weekend show actually is still on Afia News, you get that too. So they're all, and in all those channels, the other channels are linked if you scroll down. So you see the other channels and check what.
Get asking about, wondering forever they have videos.
Can always live if
the views
so if that means this
get from where you
nice
array
them all
hood.
Miss Amy. Sure.
We're not saying I let go.
I can't get videos being had vibration. Some those were thing.
Exactly. 1,000.
Mine 65.
Are they
like they are what
how we get
experience office really but fits is one right and like this is how has to be
I human
yeah.
that white people leave for you maybe you make the office in
possible
yeah that's more
and the because that we whenever will be there hold on to or anything. Sorry?
When you
go to you we're gonna be that's for you update your TV link to the web.net can go to businesses culture your favorite. We would not sleep until we get to we will not drink water, sleep,
to travel
avenues and
But I would.
Well, and I think our that's maybe we can. Can we see that? I hope it's positive, because if it's not positive, then that would be yes, that would be, well, a super wonder. So Amy, do you think you can read it from where you are?
Yes, it says, "Hi, Information Desk. We have reviewed your appeal for the following channel, Afia TV. We have reviewed your channel carefully and confirmed that it violates our community guidelines. We know that this is probably disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. How this affects your channel? We won't be putting your channel back on YouTube. Oh? Learn about your restoration options. Thanks."
learn about the restoration options.
So could you help us understand what that means? Because I think there's a part of my brain that doesn't want to understand it.
I don't want to believe what I just read.
So what does it mean?
I just read this. I don't want to understand this either.
That's the new.
Would know. Yes.
Option.
So and
okay.
Which back me.
Sad as that we all situation page one exit posting. So while it goes to options, things and time support, send the subscribe, get on substantially, and we know it's magnificent. Subscribe. Them to tell us, and we can start right now. Our subscribers, shout out. This is not a, it's like and then we talk, and she would be great that at its head out. You can call it that. Seconds.
With United Nigeria Airlines, every destination tells a story of unity and strength in the skies. Enjoy a curated selection of meals and beverages, seamless entertainment options, and personalized service designed to make every journey memorable. Planning your next trip has never been easier. With our user-friendly mobile app, you can book flights, manage your itinerary, and even check in right at your fingertip. Rely on our commitment to on-time departures, safety, and reliability. You are at your destination hassle-free. Unite how you unite. Fly United Nigeria Airlines.
They say we're just, but have you met, Vitor, challenging the tech space here?
With a memorable many that with him touch and video.
Welcome, what's your name?
Becky.
Are you a student of the school you're in?
Yeah, 300 level.
What department? Just take you out?
Of course.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
When was your last relationship?
I've never been on one.
Yeah, liar.
No.
For real?
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah. I like
I
that.
want to see you, man.
Yeah. Is it cool if we go grab some groceries?
Oh, yeah.
You like that? But I mean, the semester is over already, though.
I mean, it will be good for second semester.
Let's go. Let's boom right now. What you talking about? Right now, let's go.
like a flower. Girl, you stole my heart away. Woman of my dreams, I see you beside me when I wake up.
Very much.
I'm coming, please. I'm inside the toilet. I beg.
Pretty like a flower. Girl, you stole my heart away. Woman of my dreams, I see you beside me when I wake. I can lose my cool.
Now, shortly after the video gained traction, a photo sparked suspect had false.
Okay, I'm surviving.
Great. So let's start this way. You're very beautiful, by the way. We can start there.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. All right, so let's begin this way. Tell us about your life before, during, and after you met Afia Kine. Tell us about these three critical aspects of your life.
Well, I really don't have anything special to say about my life before I met Afia. It was a normal student life, nothing special, just a student thriving, to provide the pool and all that. And yeah, that's just it.
And what about the experience? Walk us through the experience. How did you feel when you had that day out? Walk us through those feelings.
I was so happy, to be very honest. Yeah, when I had that experience. I mean, I've never had an experience like that before. And given an opportunity to have an experience like that, I was very much grateful. I was really happy.
Okay.
Very happy.
And what about the after, very quickly, the after? Because after that, it appeared that everything was rosy sunshine until someone began to, what some may describe in normal parlance now as chase clout.
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
What was your life like after, when somebody started to affiliate himself with you? Becky, okay, Becky, go ahead.
No words can describe how I felt when a scandal like this came up. I mean, my emotions were all over the place. I mean, I did not expect myself to ever trend this way, to be very honest with you. So I really do not even know how I felt. I can't even explain how I felt, but I know that I was I was really down. Like it was something that I didn't expect, and saying disappointed is an understatement to how I felt when I saw this.
So Becky, regarding the first time you saw this video, or
yeah,
you know that in your vibe of tree. Can't
would end snap. I didn't know it would go that far. I was really shocked when I woke up the next day and I was
on a turntable.
Trending, like, yeah, I was trending.
Okay, so there are some people that are just learning about all of this for the first time, you know, from different parts of the world. So that's why I asked you this question. I really want you to tell us, paint a picture of what really happened after your day out with Asha Khan. Tell us what happened. What was the so-called controversy that happened? And, you know, walk us through everything in detail, you know, that led to this, well, shall we say, trend all over the country.
Okay, yeah, so Asha came to the school, to my school, right? And obviously it's Asha Khan and everybody, we are all like running to meet this person. Even I went to be sure that this person was in our school. I wanted to be sure, and I really wanted to see him. So I went there, and luckily for me, I was picked. Before, I think you guys didn't get the first video of where I was picked before the interview. Yeah, so he already picked me, and I was called for the interview. But before I was interviewed, Asha said, she told me on time that I will be going to Lagos on this trip with you, and I really want you to like alert your guardian, your parents, or anybody that's taking care of you, and let them know that we are embarking on this trip, right? And I called my mom, I called my elder sister, I called from home, and after much deliberation, because my mom was kind of skeptical about it, because she didn't really know Asha, right? It was my senior sister that told her about Asha, and they made their researches and everything, and I was asked to go, right? And when I went on this Lagos trip, I knew what I was going there for, which was obviously for the content creation and everything. And after the whole Lagos trip and everything, and when I came back, Asha posted this video. He didn't immediately post this video after we were done creating this content, right? And when he posted the video, and the whole thing that was not causing the controversy on online was because I said that I have never had a boyfriend, right?
Right.
And yeah, so while this was going on, I had just like realized that Asha had posted the video. I came online and watched it, and I like went back to my normal life and everything. Obviously, I knew he was going to post it. I mean, that was part of the content creation, right? And I went back to my normal daily living and everything. And then a friend of mine comes on WhatsApp, and he's like, "Oh, who is Ken?" And I'm like, "What are you saying? Sorry, I'm confused." And he was like, "Oh, don't worry, don't worry." And then Asha also comes on, and he says, "Who is Ken?" Sorry, he said, "Becky, do you know any Ken?"
How did Asha reach out to you to ask who Ken was? Tell us about the specifics.
On WhatsApp.
All right.
Yeah. So Asha reached out to me, and he asked if I know any Ken guy, and I was confused. And I knew that this couldn't be a coincidence, that something was going on that I'm not aware of, right? So, and funny enough, when this two people, this my friend, and when Asha asked me, I was very much ignorant, and they didn't go into details as to why they asked me who this Ken was. Probably because they believe and they know that I know that. They know that I do not know this Ken. Sorry. So I went online first. I think I went to Snap. As of that time, I didn't like see this Ken story or anything. So I think I went on Snap. I didn't see anything, and I came on Twitter, and I saw screenshots under the post that Asha made. And I was looking at this screenshot, and I was looking at this, and I was really shocked. And I looked at the name on Snap, and I went to Snapchat to search for this person. And I realized that this person had just added me, right, from Asha's story, because Asha posted a video of the both of us, right, and he tagged me. And I realized that this person had just added me from Asha's story. And I was just going through the story, and I was looking at the lives, and I was really shocked. And I had to reach out to Asha, and I said, I do not know who this person is, right? And I don't know why this person is hell-bent on tainting my name or my image. And yeah, so we are all calm about it, right? And as of then, the whole thing had not like gone this far. And I called from home, I called my brother, I called my sister, and they were like, do not say anything, keep calm for now. Probably this person is just trying to chase clout. It will probably end in Snap or on Snap, right? But then the next day, I wake up and I am #1 on the trending list on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram. Bloggers have like posted me everywhere, and I was like, what is going on? And even as of that time, I didn't know he had actually released a picture, that picture, right? I thought it was just the text, the fabricated WhatsApp chat that was still trending then. I didn't know he had released a picture, right? And when I woke up the next morning, I saw that I was trending. I just couldn't like put myself together. I still didn't want to say anything and all that. But then I think someone sent me a picture on Snap and said, see, this thing has gone far. And I was like, oh, a picture has already come out of this whole thing. I thought it was just the text and everything. Like he already has a picture. And then I looked closely at the picture and I realized that this boy had gone to my TikTok page. He looked for a perfect video that could fit into his narrative, took a screenshot and photoshopped his face to the video, aka screenshot, because he probably took a screenshot from that video, right?
That's right.
And I just couldn't believe myself, and I just didn't know how to feel as of that time. And then my friend, which was my former roommate in my first day, called me and she was like, and she said, are you seeing what is going on? You're literally trending in Nigeria all over the social media platform. And then I was already crying, and I told her that I don't know what to do. I don't know how I am going to defend myself. I don't know who I'm going to reach out to. I'm really lost with this social media thing, right? Because I've never been in a situation like this before, so I don't know what I'm going to do. And she said, you need to stand up and you need to speak up for yourself. You need to make an official video to debunk this message. And she reached out to bloggers, right? First of all, the UNN TV officials, the UNN Chronicles. She reached out to them. She told me to like submit my evidence and everything, right? So she reached out to them and was telling them that this news has to be debunked because it's fake. She said, I know Rebecca, and I've known Rebecca for a long time, and I know that this news is fake. Even the WhatsApp message, because even when I like debunked the video, I said, I don't speak an English like that. There is any possibility that there is a word like DP in English, but I don't speak, I've never used that word before. I know the kind of words I use. So DP was definitely not in my vocabulary, right? Yeah. And even most of the English she was speaking with the fabricated WhatsApp messages, I was really shocked because that would never be me, to be very honest. And the image on the WhatsApp DP was not mine, right? So she reached out, her name is Jane, sorry. She reached out to the bloggers and Amanda, a girl in my class too, that I also know, like, they reached out to these bloggers and to tell them that this message has to be debunked and it was fake and all that. Even Asha reached out to me after I'd like told him I don't know this person and everything. He asked me to send the main video as of he asked me to send the main video where this boy screenshotted my face and Photoshop said I think he was the one that reached out, to the lady that educated people on what a photoshopped picture image actually looks like. So yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about the reactions you received when this went viral from, students. Even your side, was it somewhat?
Who know it, but minority that we are like very skeptical about this whole story. Their claim was that they don't really know who I am, and they haven't gotten close to me. They know the kind of person I am, so they kind of believe the story. So, yeah.
Are you investigating this Ken guy as stated? His name is Kennedy. Take regarding.
I do.
Because we are made to understand that he used the digital tools to manipulate himself into that photo and then conveniently covered his face as well. How has this affected how you feel about AI?
To be very honest with you, it doesn't change my perspective about AI. Yeah, I'm just disappointed that people use it the wrong way. I use AI too, but not in the wrong way, right? So it doesn't change my perspective about AI. So I feel like the use and the good use of AI is still very much like needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Becky, let me ask you this question again.
Yeah.
As Asha asked, do you have?
No. I've never
found. Look like you know, using it, found knows Nigeria table and still the viral for this story and this new
So I can't say for now what I will be using this thing for, because I have to plan myself well before like saying or putting anything out there, right?
Yeah.
But yes, I will be using it positively.
Well, whatever it is, be fast about it though.
Yeah.
So okay.
I have to ask you questions. How do you feel about Asha now following this day out? Do you just see it as content generation, or is there something more? Let's speak honestly about your feelings, Becky.
To be very honest with you, it was content. It was solely based off of content creation, okay? And yeah, it was solely based off of content creation. Asha is a good person. He's my friend. There's nothing more to that.
If Asha were to ask you out, would you say yes?
He has not. He has not.
If he were to ask you out, would you say yes?
Give him the highest trend, by the way.
Please, let's not go there.
You gave him the highest trend.
You say what?
You just gave him.
I really would Becky ask you this minute. Would it be a yes or a no? And there are only two answers to this question. There's a yes and there's no.
I don't think he will. So
you don't think?
So what? Sorry, I didn't hear you clearly. I didn't hear you clearly.
Asha has not, and he will not.
So no, that's not the question I asked. I said, and I repeat.
There is nothing like that. There is no.
Okay, Becky. There is nothing. What? What? You've not.
Asha and I are friends. And friends we will be.
That's how you start. So Asha and I are friends.
Becky, yes.
Asha and I are friends.
Okay, we've established that. We've established that you are friends. We have established it. It is now down in the history record. But if he were to ask you out, hypothetically speaking, would you say yes? Or would you say no, Becky? The time is ticking. We have barely 30 seconds.
I do not have an answer to that question. Sorry.
Okay, so it's not a no either.
And it's not a yes either. So I do not have an answer to that question.
Very diplomatic.
Okay. Question: would you do it all over again, Becky? Would you relive this life
give
all
me the
over
opportunity
again?
to do this with Asha, I will.
You would do it
I
again?
will. Yes.
Again and again and again.
Yes.
Makes it look.
No, not dating.
No, but then I'm still speaking hypothetically. You know, if you're willing to do this again and again and again, then that would now count as dating. It's no longer
It will not
a get
really
together.
count as dating. If no, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
You know, there's a video that went viral yesterday. Asha stepped out a month into
in that video.
I didn't see it. I didn't see this video.
Okay, it's on screen. Maybe you can watch it if your TV is on.
Go online and check for it, because this is your effect. This is literally your effect.
But we can't confirm the exact time this video was taken. There's no exact time stamp. But hey, Becky, let's let you go. Let's not put you in a tight box. You're still healing from this, all of this that's happened. But you didn't give a clear answer. It means that, you know, yes is not an option.
She gave us an answer. But let's just keep it at that.
Okay. Maybe when we do have Asha, we would ask him that question as well. And I'm going to wait for you to smile now before we wrap this up.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And he came out. All right, Becky, keep playing us like soccer. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day ahead.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. We said to us the unboxing question is what these TV's official whole to drop the whole stream news. This news amend and Summer Bash. Let Summer begin holding on the 6th of July 2025 at Ahmadu Event Center. So head on straight to Afia News and drop the answer first. And we're going to send this ticket right to your mailbox.
Watch you Tuesday.